Again, this is Cheryl. I wasn't going to put a post up today, but I decided, considering the circumstances, this might pertain to many of you. I'm actually going to talk about two topics, and you have to keep it under 15 minutes, so I'll try. We get asked all the time, how have we in the last 2 years remained so faithful with everything going on, and still I post Bible studies. I read my Bible every night. I do devotionals, and I still do all that, and I've never stopped believing for 1 second. At first it was really hard, and we did go in each of the girls' room, and I cried many a tear there, and I actually fell asleep in the girls' bedrooms a couple of times, because you really don't know what you're feeling. Since Mackenzie was responsible for the accident, it was an accident, and I knew that. But I did get angry at her at times, just because if she wouldn't have messed up, then they would be here. It's typical if your child or somebody has had a wreck and it was somebody's fault, the feelings that you have for the driver of the other car, you have when it's still your child. I also had not told Mackenzie that I loved her. Thursday night before we went to bed, we had been arguing for a week, and we're both hard-headed and want our way. I'm a little more hard-headed than she, which is what caused the problem. I got home from work late, and I knew I was going to have to do pre-op the next morning, so I picked up something and at McDonald's and came home, and that was like 7 o'clock. So, I mean, it was already almost bedtime anyway. Lauren came in our room and we were going to do school clothes shopping the next day, and she wanted some things. I remember especially she wanted this backpack that had speakers in it, and she says, "Mama, I promise I don't want it for the speakers. I just like the way that it looks." And I think back, and I don't remember what she was wearing, how she looked, or anything. And I didn't know that would be the last time that I would speak with her. I did tell her that I loved her. I told DJ that I loved him. But because Mackenzie and I were fighting, we just weren't talking. And that's the way that it was. About 9:30 that evening, she did text me 4 emojis that were new. She had to send you a picture with every text that she sent you. It was a little different, and it made me kind of wonder, but she sent me 3 monkeys: hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. She sent 2, 1 angel, and the last monkey. I thought that was weird, and then the next day happened, and I thought, wow, that's kind of strange. Is it a sign? I don't know. Everybody has their own what they consider a sign or if they consider a sign. We still have their rooms decorated the way that they were decorated. I have not washed any of their clothes. That's my decision. Like I said before, many people do many different things, and I think that's what's so confusing. I feel like do what your heart feels is right for you. And right now, taking all my kids' clothes down and changing their room would be just too hard. And it's been 2 years, but everybody is different in what they want to do. So don't let anybody talk you out of doing what you feel is right in your heart, because in the end it doesn't matter what your friend or your coworker or whatever, it doesn't matter what they think. They're not the one that has to deal with it every day. It's you. Now, it has been 2 years. We go through spells of when we think about the girls more. And we can go for days or months without crying. I still go look in the girls' rooms every day. We have pictures of them hanging around the house. We didn't change any of that. But we'll go through spells. We'll have a really hard time. Like this year was Mackenzie's 18th birthday. She would have graduated in May, and she would have hopefully been at UT. That's where she wanted to go and be in the medical profession. Now this year, or next year, 2015, Lauren would graduate, and those are always hard times, and their birthdays. Of course, their angel anniversary is always a hard time. I do something for all the events. The first ones were all public. Now mainly it's just for close friends and family. If other people want to come, they're more than welcome. But I do it mainly so the girls will see that we still celebrate their birthdays. Because they were born. Just because they're not here doesn't mean that they weren't born. So just a little something so they know that we love them, and we send them more love on those days. If you have parties or things like that, you might hear things or hear songs that may make you cry. We had a party for my mom today, and it was hard to get through it because there were some songs that were I also make videos and slideshows. My son is trying to photobomb into the video. I do sell and make slideshows or videos for special occasions, birthdays, graduation, just whatever. So doing that was really hard, and trying to include the girls, but not so much to make it sad. But for me, it was sad just seeing the girls' pictures, and that always seems to cause me to tear up and start crying. But again, that's what I do, and if anybody doesn't like it, I'm sorry, I can't control it. I sure don't want to cry. But, if you have people that understand, it's really good. Hopefully you're not somewhere where somebody's like, well, why are you crying? As if you have to explain to them. But just feel comfortable to express yourself. If you feel like you can talk about your kids. Now, I can talk about the girls without crying, and I love talking about the girls. Everything is up to you. And when we did this, we had so many people when we first, August 17th, we had so many people telling us what they did or what we should do. And we finally realized we're going to do what we want to do. And that's part of why I'm doing these blogs. So for those of you that think they're confused, they're new with this, and they don't really know what's right or what's wrong, like I say after every video, there is no right or wrong. I don't think you should have a shrine of your child, especially if you have other children, because I don't think it's healthy for the other child. But aside from still having pictures up, their clothes up, and what you do and what you think is right, don't question yourself. Just do whatever is gonna make your heart feel a little better, if even just for a second. I'm still encouraging people to watch the videos, share them if you can, write a comment, and tell me what you would like to talk about or something that's pertinent. Give me suggestions or do whatever, because this is just a day by day, think about what to talk about today. So I know it's late, it's actually morning, but I hope everybody has a good evening, and God bless you.